In a crowded cafeteria, if I want to share a secret to a friend, I whisper. It's intuitive. People modify the way they talk, depending on the level of privacy they perceive in the environment and the type of information they want to share. For example, if I want to talk more privately, I lower my voice or I move to a private space. At the same time, my phone and other devices can also hear what I say. How can I know that they respect my privacy? If we modify the way we talk depending on the privacy of the environment, our devices should behave the same way. The Internet of Things has shown that devices which collaborate together can provide really nice services. However, we need to consider the cost that these services have to our privacy. A perfect privacy would mean no service at all. To find a balance between the desired service and our privacy, our devices need to understand and respect how we perceive this privacy. Our research aims to study how the environment affects our perception. This will allow our electronic devices to evaluate privacy the same way as we do. They will then be able to adapt how they share information depending on the privacy of the environment. Imagine that we're at home, where all our devices are connected to the same network. If I want to talk privately in my room, I close the door, so that no one is able to hear what I say. Therefore, the rest of the devices outside the room shouldn't be able to receive any of my speech information, unless I was specifically trying to communicate with them. In other words, in order to preserve the user's privacy, only the devices that could record our voice should be able to collaborate. If two devices are near each other, we can assume that they hear almost the same signal. However, we can't publicly share the recorded signal from our device, because that would be a violation of our privacy. To evaluate the similarity between two signals, we generate a fingerprint that contains features of the recorded audio. These fingerprints can then be used in a cryptographic handshake to authorize communication. Closing the door of my room would create an acoustic barrier. Devices would generate different fingerprints inside and outside the room, and they would not be able to perform the handshake. Is your phone listening to you? We live in a world where devices collect and store a great amount of our personal information. This helps our devices provide better services. However, what is the cost of those services when we deal with our speech and the personal information it contains? If we wouldn't share personal information with someone we don't trust, why would we do it with an electronic device? If we interact with our electronic devices the same way as we do with other people, we can get the most out of the services they offer. The aim of my thesis is to teach our devices how to respect our privacy so that our voice remains personal.